हेलो। आज हम खेलने वाले हैं वेम्बा, एक ब्यूटीफुल और इमोशनल गेम जो सिर्फ कुकिंग के बारे में नहीं है बल्कि फैमिली, लव और इमिग्रेंट लाइफ की स्ट्रगल भी दिखाती है। इंडिया से कनाडा। इस गेम में हम एक इंडियन मॉम की स्टोरी एक्सपीरियंस करेंगे जो 1980s में कनाडा शिफ्ट होती है अपनी फैमिली के साथ। साउथ इंडियन डिशेस कुक करते हुए हम लॉस्ट रेसिपी को रिस्टोर करेंगे, इमोशनल कन्वर्सेशंस देखेंगे और एक हार्ट टचिंग जर्नी का पार्ट बनेंगे। तो चाय या स्नैक्स लेके बैठ जाओ क्योंकि ये गेम प्ले सिर्फ फन नहीं, फील भी देने वाला है। लेट्स स्टार्ट द जर्नी।
अब ये कौन सी थिंक वेल बिफोर यू डेयर। कुछ तो ढूंढ रहा है। ये सेम इंडियन फैमिली को रिफ्लेक्ट करता है। अयो सॉरी, डिड आई वेक यू? ऑफ कोर्स। व्हाट टाइम इज इट? 8। अच्छा, तो ये हस्बैंड कुछ ढूंढ रहा है इसका। हाउ आर यू फीलिंग? टायर्ड और नॉशियस? टायर्ड, just like yesterday. Ah, okay, I'll call your school and say you cannot come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There is some leftover idli batter and a garlic chutney from yesterday. ये जो साउथ इंडियन लोग हैं ये तो बहुत खाते हैं ये ना इडली वगैरह. So हाँ, you can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's just idlis. Very easy. It'll take me too long. Venba. Okay, Venba इसका name है. Okay, it'll take too long, Venba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. Okay. नहीं यार, वाइफ है तो उसको इसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बनती है. तू बाद में सो जी, उसके लिए पहले खाना बना दे. Fine, I'll make it then. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No, no, no. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. हाँ तो तुझे कुछ खाना तो लग गया, इसका ही बना दियो. Just tell the school I'll be done in a minute. Okay. She's the responsible wife. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although, ये क्या है? Should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I'll make idlis are never as soft as hers. So then let's try them. And they would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. हाँ तो अपनी अच्छा तो अपनी मॉम का जो रेसिपी है वो स्टाइल फॉलो करेगी रेसिपी बुक से ढूंढकर, जो आई थिंक उसकी मॉम ने लिखी है. If the recipe is still readable, that is. बीमार है और रेडियो चला रही है, ये क्या सिर नहीं दुख रहा तेरा? म्यूजिक अच्छा है बट मुझे ये म्यूजिक हटाना पड़ेगा यस. tools: idli plate, towel, cooker. I have not made idli with these kind of plates before. Okay, the only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for towels. I'm not sure why, but I'm assuming this method makes the idli a lot softer. Okay, let's open the रेसिपी बुक. उसमें देखते हैं क्या है. टूल्स: हमें इडली प्लेट चाहिए, टॉवल चाहिए, कुकर चाहिए. इंग्रेडिएंट्स हम डालेंगे वाटर और बैटर. ओके, होल्स टू लेट स्टीम थ्रू. Okay, these also have holes so better can cook. Make sure or it will leak. Arrange plates so steam can cook better properly. Okay. सबसे पहले क्या लेना है हमें? इडली प्लेट, टॉवल और कुकर. ये क्या? इडली प्लेट. ये बैटर क्या होता है भाई? अच्छा, ओके, सो मैंने वाटर डाल दिया अभी, राइट? उसके बाद वी नीड अ बैटर. नो पॉइंट पुटिंग अ प्लेट विदाउट बैटर इन द कुकर. उसके बाद मैं ये रखूंगा. ओके ओके ओके. बैटर किधर है? ओके, सो बैटर ओके डाल दिया. और बना लेता हूँ थोड़ी सी. ओके, मैंने बैटर बना दिया. नहीं, ओके. All right, let's see how it turns out. कितना टाइम तक कुक करना है इसको? That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it's turned out. Oh, बैंड बज गई भाई. It seems the batter leaked through the plate holes and split everywhere. Holy fuck. Let's try again. Last time I had the batter like this. Batter leaked through the tiny holes. So मैं क्या करूँ? पहले पेपर रखूँ? I should try something different. Maybe the towel would help to stop the leak. Okay. Oh, मैंने टॉवल लगा दिया. Last time I added the batter like okay. Oh. Alright, let's see how it turns out. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. It looks like only the bottom plate cooked. Fuck! Maybe the steam from the water didn't reach the upper plates. There must be an orientation of these plates that would let the steam pass freely. Again, I'm not gonna do things again, man. I put the water. लगता है मुझे ये होल्स ना फिर मैं देखता हूँ if I add plate now, would the steam holes of the bottom plates actually cook the batter of the top plate? Maybe I can rotate the plate in the cooker to align the steam holes better. Oh. Idli batter is steam cooked. Let's see. अभी बन कुक होना चाहिए bro. Let's remove the lid and let's see how it turned out. Perfect. How good it is looking. Oh wow. You even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard though. उसको बिल्कुल हंसी नहीं आ रही, वो बीमार है. अगर इन्हें इतना कुछ करा है तो फिर भी उस पर थैंक यू नहीं बोल रहा उसको. You really didn't have to do this. अब कर दिए, ज़्यादा भाव मत खा, अभी खा ले चुपचाप. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You have been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skip lunch once. Pavalan. Oh, is his name Pavalan? You're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, I couldn't sleep peacefully. What will I do for lunch? Okay. हाँ, फिकर करती है वाइफ है, so I could not sleep peacefully. I do feel too guilty. I know I should not, but you know I would. Is it so hard for you to cook, even on days like this? You're right, sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if you can make me full time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, or my boss changes his mind. It's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know, there are other options, but I would not mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. There is nothing really keeping us here. What would be nice? That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave me? Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You have been saying that for 2 days. 2 दिन से बीमार पड़ी है बेचारी. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. कौन आया? ये म्यूजिक कितना प्यारा है. तो दोबारा से इडली बना रही है ये. अभी सीख गई अपनी मॉम की रेसिपी. Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happened and I say we start packing. What's with you? You never told me that what doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. Okay. Idlis again. Oh, what has gotten into you today? Oh, sure, the new bangles. Okay, third one. मैं समझ रहा हूँ. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, I mean, raising a child back home would not be so bad either. But there's a chance that very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we are barely scraping by as it is. We cannot provide everything other parents would be able to. What if there isn't us for that when they grew up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could not resent us for taking away this opportunity. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? Venba mood में है. You don't know, it's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know, I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Pavel, and don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form. Okay. 1994. My name is Pavalan, sir. Pavalan, sir. Kevin. Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir. I don't have time to play, Kevin. अच्छा, Kevin इनके बेटे का नाम है, I guess. I have a lot of work to do. Yes, sir, I have managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Kevin, there you are. What are you wearing? Where is your t-shirt? Where is your shirt? It's a cape. Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. That show was in India, sir, but Kevin, wait there. Don't run. तो वो interrupt कर रही है उसको बीच में आके. Let him talk, man. ये मस्ती कर रहा है. Kevin, come back here. This has become a routine now. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. Ayo, that towel is so dirty, da. Da. Here's where's the shirt, Kanna. No. But sir, you can't just take me on a probation period, maybe. I am driven, self-started, and quick learner, sir. Put this on. Kanna, hurry up now. But I don't want to. Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I cannot even understand what you're saying. You don't have to pay until then. Please, Kanna. I understand, sir. क्या चल रहा है? Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. They did not buy the hundreds of units of inventory. I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. Let's go. What, my beard? This is a phone interview. Your clean shave theory doesn't hold water here. I spent half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa. Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tamil, Lada. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter. That's different anyways. Name tell stories. It's way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You should not be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name after all. Who else is going to tell them? And Kevin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We have not. You know, he aced yesterday's English quiz. He did? Really? Good job. You should celebrate that, Kanna. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh, can we order pizza? Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I want pizza. How about something better? How about we make something at home? No, I want to eat something from outside, man. Let's order something better then. Like parota. Like in my workplace, I have some friends, Tamil friends, right? And they all speak like that, like ending their sentences with da, and paratha they are calling as parota. Dosa, idiyappam, ghee dosa, biryani, curry dosa. No, I'm tired of all of these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese, extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time, Kevin. Have you ever had puttu? Have you ever had puttu? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mothers make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Remind me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launcher. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Oh, उसको भी बता रही है कि हाँ उसको लालच दे रही है. It really looks like a rocket launch. Do you want to see? Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma had a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. What's that rocket? What's the rocket? Where's the rocket? We need to make the floor first, Ra. गानों के बिना इनका फूड नहीं बनता. Okay, let's open. ये रेसिपी बुक क्या कहती है? पहले इंग्रेडिएंट्स लेने हैं 500 grams of rice, then blend, then separate fine rice from chunks. Combine 500 grams rice with water. अभी थर्ड स्टेप थोड़ा सा ब्लर है, मुझे दिख नहीं रहा. तो पहले इसको ग्राइंड करते हैं. उसके बाद सीव को इधर छानते हैं. इसको लेके इसमें डालते हैं. Well, the recipe say adding flour to the rice is the final step. Do you think this is right? No. This is way too runny. You must add it less than 500 grams of rice. We need to find a way to use all of it. Let's do it once again. Okay. You can add this to the water directly. It will become chunky. We need to find another way to use it. Oh. कितनी बार करना पड़ेगा? I think this is perfect. Why does this feel like flour even though there was so much water? We have to mix the water and flour little by little. Finally, this should feel like slightly wet this time. Alright, that wasn't so hard. When will I get to the rocket? अभी इसका पेपर फटा है. पहले वाटर जाएगा, उसके बाद 3 tablespoon of 4 tablespoon of. I'll figure it out. पहले वाटर जाएगा इसके अंदर.
வள்ளுவர் கோட்டம் வாசற்படி ஆழ்வார் பேட்ட அள்ளிக்கேணி சொந்த ஊரு யார் வந்து கேட்டாலும் சென்னை தான்னு சொல்லிக்கணி சிங்கார சென்னை தான்னு சொல்லிக்கணி நக்கருமா நம்ம சென்னை சிட்டி அது அடையாளமே எங்க பட்டி தொட்டி எனக்கு பாரு செல்ல குட்டி செல்ல குட்டி பார்ப்பது ஹோண்டா சிட்டி இது பட்டக்கட்டு டீ கடை போண்டா सिटी
1 2 पहले ये फिर उसके बाद 2 ओके उसके बाद 2 टेबल स्पून ये जाएगा उसके बाद फिर ये फिर 2 फिर ये फिर ये और उसके बाद फिर ये उसके बाद ये कवर होगा उसके बाद we should turn this on after everything is ready. It's launch time, Kevin. Venba, I think coconut layer make it crumble. Yes, the book says to keep the coconut layer as far as apart as possible. Coconut layer. The only way I see that working is if we put the coconut in first. Coconut पहले जाएगा. Okay. Coconut first. फिर कुत्तू. फिर coconut. फिर दो कुत्तू. फिर coconut. It's launch time.
Okay.
Wow. That was so cool. Venba, I cannot believe it didn't fall. Amma, can we do that again? We are unable to offer you the secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Secondary teacher application. Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin. Yes, he is. Good. So that interview, another dead end. Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like deleted I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh. You don't like Suresh. Suresh kaun hai? But I think so. But I think you should take that sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here. We are really at the end of the road. Wait, we have no hope, so let's go to the second option. We are behind on rent again. We are behind on rent again. We haven't sent money home in a while. We have not sent money home in a while. Oh my god. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. That even here we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you are more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you told Kevin on Puttu today. You're really good with this. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in schools. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Kevin. Why? Well, back home, I could get a class to laugh, open up, get them in the mood to learn, But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kevin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives there. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. I can't connect with them. They led very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. How do you mean? What if I cannot connect with Kevin? It's just feel like he's going further away from us. The other day he told me he wished he had his own room like his friends. He said he needs his privacy. What 5-year-old need privacy? Can you even imagine asking for something like that when you were a kid? It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch some movies from back home, but he'd rather watch Home Alone for the 100th time. I don't know, I'm worried. These things bother me too, but we choose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here, and he does. This place comes with a better education and opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, and values. We cannot pick the choose and ones we can. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. Oh, yeah, sure. He's our child. How else will he turn out? Wow. Those fallen from their resolves are stripped to respect like here. Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavalan. He's my dad. वो ये अपने फादर के बिहाफ बात कर रहा है. Pavalan. She says Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Oh, वो घर नहीं आया. Do you know when my dad left the office? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with this with does he usually go home with someone? She said no. Dad usually lives alone and he is very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. We ढूंढने निकले बाहर, I think, right? Why are we walking through the park, Amma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kanna. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If we decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kevin. Enough with your questions. Sorry, Kanna. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he is fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay. Oh, okay, I can do that. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you. Go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want. I don't know, maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. Maybe that's the why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh yes, he loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes them when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. So how did you and Appa meet? I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me a Venba is a kind of like a haiku. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipments for rooms and horrible pay. So we organized a protest. We had to sign a board and dozens of people. One day we were told the reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break, but he was the shabbiest person I have ever seen. He looked like he had just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Still, I answered all his questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we all read the article that came out in the magazine. But it wasn't an article. It was a poem or it was a story? It was a story. It was a Venba, a gorgeous one too. It was about the school, the students, our protest. And it was about me. Somehow, people could ignore the protest, but they could not ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did our protest. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. Come on, man, don't ask too many fucking questions. Just go and find your dad. India. I had a wonderful life there. I do miss it, but we didn't have to. I think. Oh my god, these many fucking questions. I think it'll be good for you if we stay here a bit longer. We can all go back home once and you are old enough. Bro, if you ask one more question, I'll fuck you up. Don't ask. Oh, he saw his dad.
மரம் மண்ணோடு முகில் விண்ணோடு உயிர் உன்னோடு
Powerful, huh? Seals. सिगरेट पी रहा है भाई ये मार्क लगा है पिटवट के है क्या फादर किधर है इसका oh he's upset, that's why he's writing something nice